Baby, I run to it like you owe me, bring it back. No, it ain't my birthday, but come and make it clap. Oh, let's do it, I'm on tap. And she gon' throw this whack. Shake it, work it, twerk it, come and do it for a man. You just got your head in, I ain't tryna take the piss. But you gon' need some shtick, goddess like Alexa Bliss. Baby, I'ma need that kiss. And she gon' take this, and she gon' take this pic. Baby, I'm all on your hips.
Yo, hey, hi, hello. I don't know why I got so much energy. Actually, I do know why I got so much energy. I just came out for my jog. Get me? Health is good stuff. But let me do my YouTube intro. So my YouTube intros are basically me just speaking as fast as possible and being like, hey, this is what you got to do when you took on YouTube. So apparently,
yeah, I know.
You're doing, so I'll do this now. So it's like, hey, welcome to my show, everybody. Welcome to all that type of stuff. Shout out Mawish, shout out everybody, and welcome. Yeah, today's been a very interesting day for myself. I've been a bit all over the place over the last week. I can't even lie to you. You ever have those just those kind of down weeks, if that makes sense?
Oh, definitely. Not as of the past few months, but yeah, definitely this year.
It's good that there's less of those, because I hit I feel like it's a thing when you're doing like life stuff. Like I hit a certain stride where I was getting up, just being consistent, being active, all that type of stuff. I feel like someone like me who's a bit like I've just been through a lot of stuff sometimes. I think I forget that sometimes. It doesn't mean that I have to like do anything massively different, but it does mean that like things affect me slightly differently to how I guess it would everyone else sometimes. Plus I'm like, fucking on the spectrum with that type of shit, do you know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say sometimes I think I just burn out. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, I mean that's a good description, yeah.
I mean everyone burns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone. So I don't want to make it sound like it's like a spectrum thing, but when I say that, I just say that to say like I kind of got to take a bit more care of routines, and sometimes it's like if I'm not doing 1,000 things in a day, then it's like am I even doing anything? Yeah, that's not really the best mentality to have. So I think, and also as well, like I don't know if it's ADHD, I don't know if it's just me. Sometimes, obviously, when you're trying to get things moving or go in different directions, you want things to move a little bit quicker sometimes than they might or may not. So I think it just like breeds room for overthinking a lot of the time.
Definitely. I think my biggest issue with that is not getting the results you wanted or not seeing the results, because sometimes they're there. So I think for me, that's the main thing that will get me to a place like that, where I know I've been doing shit, but other people might be like, "Oh, this video hit this, that," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not what man wanted." So it feels like I'm not moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Then you got to reassess: am I doing anything wrong?
Right.
Then you it's not wrong. Could I do anything better? Then it's just a long thing, the creative journey.
And you got it spot on, because that's how I'm saying it. Like you said it in a way that I'm kind of like not being nice to myself, or just like not I don't know, I'm just like pussyfooting around it basically, but that's essentially what it is. It's just like, I don't know, like it's this constant pendulum, and the thing is, it's like what I've kind of learned to tell myself is that I've seen it a lot of times where the results for things, they will come, or sometimes they're working in the background but you don't even realize that they're working. But sometimes like, again, that's what I mean when I say like trying to move certain things in certain directions, when that's just not there immediately. It can be a little like, just depending on where you're at, do you know what I'm saying? It can be a little annoying sometimes, where it's just like, whatever. So it doesn't necessarily change the fact of whether you're doing something right or wrong. It's just more, it's not where my brain is like, do you know what I'm saying? Like in 2 months I want to have a new job, I want to buy a house, I want to get a dog, do you know what I'm saying? And then by like the first month that hasn't happened, it feels like you're going nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's true.
When it's like, that's one, not only is that like the natural course of just kind of how things go anyway, but also too in the sense of just like, you don't realize when you say like things working in the background, it's not so much that they're literally working in the background, but every step that you take does something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Matters,
so like I said, there's people that might have noticed something that you did 2 weeks ago that you felt like you wasn't getting results for, but then 4 other people have seen that. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether that's work wise, whether that's, do you know what I'm saying, creative wise, whatever that might be. So yeah, I think I just got caught up in just kind of just like, you know, I have frustrations in life which I'm very valid for having because life and people, but also it's like it's 2 things can be right. You can be perfectly valid for having that, but you can't spend your time thinking about that too much. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you
can't
kind of
dwell on
just
it.
you can't dwell. You got to crack on, and also, I think it's good practice to just recognize the good things that are happening around you sometimes as well. When there's people that are kind of like, you know, paying attention to what you're doing or whatever the case might be. So it's just this constant swinging pendulum. And long story short, I ended up kind of just being a bit like, why is the mic on this fucking thing? Can you hear me clear right now?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so. Yeah, it sounds pretty clear to me.
cause the mic is on my fucking webcam, fam. It's on my webcam.
Oh,
So I'm here chatting into this mic, like yeah, nah, like whatever. I did this the other day as well, cause I
it
was
does
getting up and
sound
I was like,
different, but
yeah,
I didn't. I just thought it was the mic.
nah, I'm sitting there, cause I'm sitting there. I was doing the stream the other day, like just like I'll go through it in a sec, but it's like,
Fam, I couldn't believe. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah,
okay,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh,
So yeah. Long story short, like I said, I just had a bit of a slow week where I just kind of got in my head, and then I just ended up like, I don't know. Sometimes I tell myself, like, it's not I tell myself, you have to have that moment sometimes where it's like, let me chill out a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying?
yep.
And not overstress myself. But then I think sometimes I can sway between that and then kind of just like not feeling sorry for myself, but just I just had to get back on it. Basically, I had to get myself the fuck back on it, drag myself back up, and get back to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, had a bit of a fucking slow week, but we are here, and
Yeah, no.
once I go through some of the things that's happening and stuff in general, then we'll realize anyway that I'll realize anyway that like I actually don't have like too much to be concerned about, if that makes sense. So yeah, what you been saying for this week as well? Sorry, I've been chatting straight up for thing. I'm still half like just doing
on, bro.
connections to this, so seeing what going. But yeah.
She this week's been quite slow actually. This weekend I was working all weekend. Trying to plan a little out trip with the mandem as well soon. So we had to iron a couple of shit out.
Is
Figure out
that
a couple of
is that the
projects.
France thing that you was talking about?
Yeah. We're trying to go fit de la musique. For anyone that's watching this, if you're gonna be there, you see me, say hi. So yeah, that's what he was doing this weekend. Was working. This week haven't been doing much to be fair. Just trying to sort out my release on Friday. Yeah, that's it. So this week I was just trying to do like artwork, edits, and I gotta put the lyrics onto the flipping platform and stuff like that. And yeah, man, that was my week.
Healthy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about that, but I'm gonna change things. I don't know if this connection's gonna cut out, rejoin me or whatever. But just bear with me 1 second while I just quickly figure this out, because it's on the shitter internet, which I don't need right now. I'm looking at myself at the TV and I'm looking bare fuzzy and that.
Oh yeah. It's dropped in quality.
So yeah, let me see if that would change over, which it has done. It hasn't seemed to. You still hear me?
Yep. To be honest, I recently invested in an Ethernet cable. I'm not using it right now. I'm still on Wi-Fi, but for other stream purposes, I'm using wired connection.
I might have to do the same thing because the only thing is my laptop's jarring. It ain't got like it's on this new tech thing, so it's got bare flipping USB-C things.
Port.
But yeah, there's no Ethernet port. So there's a wire that was not a wire. There's like an adapter thing that I was actually gonna buy, but I didn't end up buying it yet. So, but it has an Ethernet plug within that as well. So I'm gonna get that as well because that would just make things a lot easier.
The new laptops are jarring, fam.
Yeah, I don't like how fuzzy I'll be looking. Let me remove myself and add myself. So yeah, we'll see if that does anything. But yeah. So how's the new is it like a new song? You got a new song coming out?
Yeah. Dropping a song with Willow Deuce. He was previously known as Willhouse. We also have other songs that we did before. You know him. So yeah, we dropping this. high energy, tropical type Caribbean vibes. Still, it's got UK influences because obviously Willow's bringing a bit of that as well. Um, but yeah, it's a sample track as well that I produced the beat, so I sampled it from
Let's
a
go. Let's
Haitian
go.
song that my grandma used to listen to when I was younger, and then just flipped it.
Uh huh. Very
Yep.
healthy. Fucking yeah, I forget you. Well, I don't forget you produce. I just like I could never. People asked me before, like, would you produce? And I kind of would, but also it's like, fam, one. This might sound a bit stupid, but like, I don't need another set of skills in life to just make myself more enraged and confuse myself more about what I want to do. Because I've
It's a
already just
passion,
like
bro.
acquired, yeah, like I've already acquired too many, like not even important ones, but just like creative skills. I don't want to acquire any more creative skills. Give me some hobbies. I mean, give me some life. Do you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying? I'm
like
going
you
for
could
life
do it,
skills.
but I feel you would do it in the sense that to serve a purpose. Like people
Yeah.
asked me before, I can see myself making beats when I'm 80, like on a random one, just waking up, loading up the thing, just you know what I'm saying. It's like I actually like doing it. Whereas
Right.
like if
Yeah.
you talk about like maybe mixing songs or engineering sessions, that I do that as well, but I couldn't see myself doing that forever. Like, the
Yeah. I think
minute I can
it's.
hire someone to do that and pay them, I will gladly stop doing it.
Yeah, it's key what you just said though, as you said, like it's that waking up thing and actually wanting to fucking do it, fam. Like a lot of
Yeah.
those things, and that's what I mean about production. One, I feel like I punch my laptop screen very quickly, producing. But two, I just well, not even two. It all links to the same thing. I just don't feel like I have the patience for it, and a
Yeah.
lot of the key. I always say you can't be genuineness. A lot of the key is what you just said. Do you wake up and feel like? Do you know what I'm saying? Me, I would only do
Yeah.
that to serve a purpose. I don't ever wake
Yeah.
up in the and obviously as you can learn skills and then be like, you know what, rah, like I started to get that ear for it, so now I wake up in the morning and I hear certain rhythms and stuff. But that's just not my portion of chips,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah. You
with
gotta know
raps,
your
I can
thing,
do
bro.
that, and even bro, you'd be surprised with the raps. Sometimes I ain't writing no fucking bars, bro. Like after I finish this project up, I have not written a bar in the last 3-4 weeks, bro, and I don't want to right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it weighs up, but that's something that I'm super passionate about. So yeah, if it ain't, that's what I mean. That producing, it ain't passion. I'm not passionate enough to pick up that set of skills
But you
and
can
push that
rap
forward.
till like you're 70, 80, you get it? Like
Yeah,
even if
like
you're not
I.
releasing, I could see you write a text when you're way older. You might not release it just for the exercise, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked writing in general. So even if it's not writing
Yeah.
raps, when I was younger, the first thing I actually wanted to do was be a writer because I used to read a lot of novels and stuff when I was. That's why I'm so articulate in a certain type of way. So when I was younger, I used to. I've got like I had a little draft. Like I probably wrote. It was a terrible story, but it's probably like teen fiction. Like,
Yeah.
but it was I proper wrote some stuff down. I wrote chapters down. I've started like what I tried to do was like I tried to write a book based on like and go along as I wrote it type thing. So I write this chapter, then I read that back like, oh, that's cool, and then I start thinking, what should I write that? Like obviously that's not how you write a fucking book.
Yeah.
But at the time I was reading a lot of Darren Shaners when Harry Potter was kind of finishing up. So I was heavy into the writing. So where I say that is obviously writing, rapping, it's all similar stuff. So it's even if I don't end up rapping, I'll always still want to write something. I'd love to write a comic. I'd love to do that type of side of things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when you have a real passion for something, making beats, that is
100%.
not in my fucking passion school. I tell you that for free, boy. But I do appreciate beat. That's why I appreciate beat makers and producers and stuff so much as well. Anyway, because like when I hear a man that's written mix like me, I obviously kind of mix most of my stuff. I rap it, I record it. So to me, that's already like I can't imagine a man making a beat, sitting there for hours, or even if it's 20 minutes, whatever, 20 minutes to an hour to hours, making a beat. Then you put down the thing, go, cool. Let me write some bars to this, like fam, like,
Bro.
dedication to the craft that I ain't got.
You're describing some of my recording sessions. Good lord.
Man. Sometimes I write a 32 and then I'm like, do I record this right now? Because I just use my brain power to write this 32 and then I go, you know what, fuck it, let me try it. But then it's like,
Not gonna lie.
yeah,
Sometimes
nah.
I spread it in days, bro. I can't lie. I can't. Some days I can. Some days I just genuinely can't. Like I make the
Yeah.
beat, and that's it. I'm going to listen to it for the next 2 days with no lyrics. Then I write.
Yeah.
Then I'm done with that for the next 2 days.
Yeah, that's the best. That's man. You gotta stretch the work out. No diddy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man,
Yeah,
gotta stretch
man.
the work and make
Sometimes
sure the
I gotta
work.
think about shit. Sometimes I can't just make the beat. I got my producer hat on, you know what I'm saying, and then switch onto
Yeah.
my writing hat. Now I'm like, bro, I'm not in that mode anymore.
Nah, man.
I got to load it up, listen to it over and over again. Like it's kind of
Yeah. Actually, just getting that kind of bag, man. Because as I said, that makes a massive difference, man. Like because that's what I mean. That's what I was just talking about. Like I just said, I was doing so well with the stuff. I'm exercising, I'm getting up, I'm doing this, I'm chatting to this person. Like I'm trying to make certain things happen because I'm just trying to change, like in terms of my personal work life, like not creative, but just like personal work life. I'm just trying to change like certain things about what I'm able to do and get. So I have to just. But like, I don't like putting too much of my work business out there. But I'm just trying to change trajectories for certain things. So it means you have to be active and on that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was active, but I just slipped a couple annoying things happened. I got in my head and it just slipped, if that makes sense. But that's why it's good to just spread out those days a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Have a couple days you might work, might have a little day off here and there. You might do something a little different.
Bro, you just been talking about creative shit. That's without talking about your day job and shit.
This is what I'm saying, man.
Like, it's crazy.
Like it's about, and so even what I'm talking about switching or just changing trajectory. That's why I'm changing trajectory. Put it that way, because the stuff that I'm usually known for doing, I can't do that anymore. I can't. Like it's not good. It's not healthy. I salute everyone that can do it, but I can't. I just can't do it anymore. Like it's too much for where I'm at and for the things that I care about. And also, I'm just getting older. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, as I'm getting older, man's got real stuff to think about. And one that, I don't just, get a nice, almost, full goatee. I was going to say full beard, but it's definitely not a full beard, but a full goatee. You know what I'm saying? Without some changes having to get made. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like, I gotta be in a space to be able to just do life. Do you know what I'm saying? And I need to change that. I got a lot of talents and things that I'm very good at, but just I don't give myself enough qualifications and take myself seriously enough to make it. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta make it work. And that's the ball rolling. So I'm glad to hear that you're doing all that shit with your music as well, and patterning another release, man. That consistency.
Of
That's
course,
what we
man.
need.
With the Mandem as well.
we
Next
need.
one, by the way, next release is gonna be with you, and I'm planning to drop that next month. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, come on.
That is fucking healthy. The more credits, I don't know
What topics we got today?
Oh yeah, we gonna get into that. Don't worry, we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into that. It's
Bro, I just seen the flipping title just now. Like a minute
You
ago.
thought I was
I
capping?
like,
Yeah,
bro,
you
I
thought I was
thought
capping.
it
That's
was
what's
a
happening.
different video. I swear.
Nah, I'll be titling about shit that I'm trying to title it. I'm trying to learn YouTube. I learned how to be the young man that I should have been from years ago.
Nah, it's
So,
good, bro. Keep it up.
we keep the ball rolling. But first off, though, quickly before I start getting into all that type of stuff, what I need to do, I have a couple of notes here. What I'm gonna do as well is also just quickly. How do I do this? So. Just do the little shameless promo stuff, if that makes sense, because I don't be doing enough of that. And I was watching something the other day, like, what did I do? So I went to someone's stream the other day. I'm cool, like I kind of know them. They've commented on one of our streams. Went into the stream with them, and then they were watching like, have you seen that gamer thing that Neo does?
Neo? Who's that?
Yeah, the singer.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen his game and stuff. No.
He has like so I met Matt towards the end. I might just do a quick Google of that and see what that is. But he has that. It's not just his thing, but it's like a weird gaming, like I can't describe it. It's like a show thing basically. But it's I think
Is
it's
it
like
T-Pain
celebrities and people. I think it is because T-Pain. Yeah, I think he might have even been on that show. I forget it's T-Pain. T-Pain's the singer that I was thinking of. That I'm thinking. I swear this. But so it's T-Pain. I'm thinking, but it's Neo. It was Neo on the show itself.
Okay.
I need to double check it. But long story short, I went in there and I was like to the guy like, yeah, man, like I need to do some reactions to this. And he was like, yeah, man, like if you go on my YouTube, no, if you go on my Instagram and have a look at this, like, this has got 1.7 million, this and that, and so on and so forth. So I'm like, cool. I'm like, I'll follow you. Like, followed him. He ain't followed me back. Nothing. And I'm just like, raw, like. I need to just shamelessly promo like this as well. Like just just actually be promoting your thing a little piece. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm terrible at
And
this.
actually it bees like that. So yeah, first thing I want to talk about very quickly is, if I can concentrate for more than 5 seconds.
In the
and
middle of
figure
a
out what the
video,
hell I'm
like
doing.
twice. It'll be a 10-minute video, twice in the middle of the video. Before we get into further into this topic, make sure you comment, subscribe, like, and share. We have a Patreon online for all our members. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
I ain't even got no ads or nothing as well. So do you know what I'm saying? Like, man needs to start getting
Yeah.
professional with this thing. And not that this is the most professional way that it's ever been done in my life, but man's doing it. You get me? So, obviously I have a project coming out. I haven't actually named. Well, I've named it, but as in I've not actually released the name as of yet. It's not really a massive deal. It's one of my usual weird little titles that I usually have. If you know anything about them, then you know that I have a tape with the Fantastic Preservation Society, post-traumatic sanctimonious death, municipal Darwinism, I Feel Fantastic, and Crybaby. They're the easier titles, but I've always got some shit coming. So yeah, we'll see that. But basically, long story short, I'm already dropping another single because I'm trying to keep the ball fucking rolling. I don't want to. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? So no Diddy. I say that to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't. Bro, I've spent too much time trying to over fucking work some of these songs and put them out in this time or that time, and what I've decided I'm gonna do is, because I have a habit of taking far too long. Technically, my last project was literally 2 months away from a year ago. I'm going to blitz people and then disappear. That's my thing nowadays. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna blitz you with too much Kish, then I'm gonna back off. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be online all the fucking time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, next tune, Spontaneous Combustion, will be out on the 23rd, so that will be on Saturday if I am correct. I know that because I'm going fucking Comic-Con as well for 3 days as a gift from somebody. Shout out to them. I love them very, very much. But this will be out during that Saturday, and then my birthday is like the next fucking week after that as well. So a few little things going on, stuff that I need to start talking about a lot more. It's like, I don't really love being online as much these days, so I just find myself just being like, fuck it, I don't really care. Like, I'm doing something right now. When it's like, nah, man got hail up man's ting. You get me? So Spontaneous Combustion will be out next week. I'm going to do a little preview of that. I think tomorrow. It's just like a little clip, you know, my little Insta video thing that I've done. And this one, it'll be interesting to see how people like it, because it's again, I always say it's kind of different, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like Super Freak. I have another song that's like Super Freak. That'll probably come out after this one. But it's not like Super Freak. So if you heard Super Freak, don't expect that. It's kind of different. It's I feel like it's one of the more British songs that I've made. And maybe people will wonder that has nothing to do with like an accent or me, like, you know what I'm saying, like rapping all mad British all of a sudden, like, but it's just in tone. It just reminds me of kind of like old school British stuff.
Have masters.
Kind of, but not quite. It's so
that's a British tune, right?
Oh no, 100%. Yeah. That's like more grimy though. In regards to like how I was rapping in a big. I don't consider him just a grime MC because he's a fucking great rapper, but Crafty's a legend in my head. So do you know what I'm saying? Shout out Crafty. But yeah, it's I guess in the same sort of vein, but not quite. It's quite fast paced shit.
Same song.
Yeah, not the same style of rapping. Yeah, it's quite fun. So yeah, that will be out very soon, and I can't wait to actually preview it. So I'm gonna do some of that tomorrow. So that is fucking hell fair. Obviously, Super Freak is out now. It's coming out as part of the same release as underneath Spontaneous Combustion when that comes.
Wait, you cut out. Is Kish here? Kish? Kish? What's going on? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Man just blanked out.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. I just blanked out. I'm chatting. I'm like, hold on, why is everything frozen right about that? Like,
Yeah, I tried to tell you, but I don't even know
alright.
if you heard me.
Nah, just froze. I'm trying to see what.
You might have to turn down your mic a little bit as well, if you can.
Happened again.
Yeah, it did. It's still happening low key. Yeah, guys, we're having technical difficulties. Kish will be back in any moment now.
To him.
Any moment now.
Yo, can you hear me again?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I feel like it keeps dropping though. You got packet loss. If you know, you know. But you got packet loss and your ping is too high. Shout out to all the gamers out there.
What the fuck?
Are we back? We might be.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with my fucking. I don't know what's
Yeah, I don't
going on
know.
here. I don't know what's going on here.
I was saying
I
it
feel
was
like
the ping.
someone.
The ping might be too high.
So, but I'm here now, right?
Yeah, you are. You are.
I feel like someone. I want. Let me check. I'm still. Yes, I'm still thing. I feel like someone downstairs might have touched the fucking Wi-Fi. That's my only
Oh,
guess
indeed.
because I'm a bit confused because my one upstairs is still working. Everything's still working. But I don't know what the fuck that was about. So
Yeah, just a dropping connection for like 2 minutes.
stupid. One thing I am impressed of is the fact that this thing stayed on. For a
Yeah,
long time.
right. Who's gonna kick me out?
Yeah, I was getting ready to like, I gotta like reboot this stream and do all
Oh,
sorts of
see.
stuff. And these days, I do hate the technical difficulties, but as long as I ain't gotta reboot the stream, then I'm alright. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
That's fine.
to a degree. So, but yeah, spontaneous combustion will be out soon. So, obviously, hopefully, I can be able to edit that or do something. just ruin my fucking promo. Why don't you? Just fucking ruin my promo. What the fuck? You see how life will test you. If you believe in God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you see how life will test you. I got this whole rant like, yeah, man got to pick up my thing and start. You get me? Man got to start promoting the thing and doing all that. And then they just want to cut my promo.
When they do it, it's fine. When I do it,
Like, let me sit here depressed watching fucking porn for 6 hours. I guarantee you there ain't going to be no connection drops then. There ain't going to be none.
yeah, 4K.
10, I'm about to say 1080p 4K. So excuse that as well. Cool. One thing I quickly want to shamelessly promo as well. A couple. Is it a couple? No, it's not. It's not a couple. What was I gonna say? So, if I'm getting too old for this stuff, bro. I can't do it no more.
Do you have a volume on your mic?
Yeah. What am I low?
No, can you turn it down a little, please?
I can just go back a little bit.
I want to turn down my flipping phones, but it's not working.
Let
some
me
reason.
see. I'll do it in one sec. Hold on. Let me see if I can fucking. I'm trying to get this up as well. But oh gosh, too much is happening in my brain. You see, overwhelmed neurodivergence. It's not good. Not a good idea. Automatically adjust. Who told you to automatically adjust my mic volume? Who told you that? How is that? I better not be bare low on my YouTube, you know. I'm trusting you. How's that?
No, that's good. That's good.
I can turn on a little more.
No, that's good. Keep it at this level. 'Cause I don't want it to be too low on the replay.
Yeah, it's because I dip as well. I'll literally go from talking like that to like shouting in fucking all capital letters, basically. So yeah. But what was I gonna say? Boom, bow. Can you see that?
Yeah, yep.
Boom. So here is the gaming channel as well. So I do need to actually do a bit more promo. So next time, like I said, I'm gonna do this on my next couple fucking streams. It'll be a lot cleaner than it has been today. But yeah. So basically, I've got like I need to do a lot more with it in a certain type of way. But for the first time in a long time, I've actually managed to get to a level of consistency. I even link my music to it. There's me at like Comic Con from 2023 and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, man, been a Comic Con guy. You know what I'm saying? Doing my little vlogs and just trying to figure out where I've been. But I've got my little shit pattern now in a certain type of way. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've done a few Let's Plays. I did one of Outer Worlds 2, which I dropped like 2 weeks ago. I did. I played. This is when Battlefield 6 first came out. It's like a compilation of a bunch of games that I've played, basically. So I call it Mix and Mash Work too, or Mix and Mash Work, because it's just like a bag of games that I've played and stuff like that as well. But definitely go and check out the channel. Like I said, I'll do a lot of proper promo again at another stage, because this has all been a bit messy. But again, I've got my reaction videos, so I've been, you know what I'm saying, my little stuff. I dropped a Resident Evil 3. Let's Play. I dropped a Resident Evil 4 Let's Play. And they are pretty interesting enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Just, you know.
Come to, but I'm not ready.
This is actually a pretty cool game as well. I don't know if it'll be on Game Pass or whatever, but if you ever see the Outer Worlds 2, you give that a try as well. It's a decent little game still, I can't lie.
It might be.
Hello there.
Let me
Welcome
check.
to my little slice
Can I
of
check
paradise
now?
in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you said.
So I got that, baby. I got my little Resident Evil 4.
Who's that? Ada. What?
So basically, this was funny as well, because I didn't realize at the time I was first playing this that like I got the girl's name wrong throughout the whole game, pretty much the whole game. So I was calling her Sherry, and her name wasn't Sherry the entire time. So playing it back, I was like, bro, how the fuck did I manage to get that one wrong? Maybe I should do some googling. But great game.
Played it. I got to literally pretty much.
Great fucking game.
Don't touch me. Ow, ow, I'm panicking.
I want to play the
already.
latest
So
one.
there's a time. What's that? Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be.
Yeah, I think
annoying,
it's
can
nice.
see this.
Yeah, this is. I went for a run through. It started with this one as well, Resident Evil 3.
But it's like Alexa Bliss.
Calm down.
This
Did you say a run
investigation
through?
thing is in me, is here. Since I was on that topic,
that?
let's go see what.
Did you say
Nah. So basically, I ran through them in real like. So I ran through them in it. So I didn't actually. So that's the thing. When I first started doing this shit, I was gonna do a lot more like walkthroughs and stuff. But you know how much data and time and shit. Like I'm like, I do not have time to be doing all this type of thing. So I kind of eventually ended up settling on fucking. Like what I do is I record 2-hour clips now of games, or I record a few hours clips worth of games, break them up into half-an-hour segments, and then just edit them. So instead of me worrying about trying to go through the whole game, that's why they're more like Let's Plays, because I'll do like the first few hours.
Oh, okay.
And then once I've done that, then I can just play the game by myself, get on with it, and not have to worry about all that, or I'll stream it on Twitch. But the point is, it's usually like the first couple hours, or within the first part of a game, I'll try and record 2 or 3 hours of gameplay, and then chop that all down into stuff. And it's just so much fucking easier that way, because I can get that done in one session. Do you know what I'm saying? Sit
So I
down,
want it. Who wants what? My back up my son can't bear that.
and then just run through it. Do you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
hell no.
But yeah, it's kind of fun as well. Do you know what it is? It's a way for me to keep track of the amount of games that I've played and shit as well. Like, I'm like, oh yeah,
it's
like.
crazy.
But yeah, this game got cracking as well. Have you played Resident Evil 3?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right
You
Don't.
really ain't got time to explain. You better let me know what's going on. Oh. Fuck it, no. No time to explain, fam. You want to explain this?
Wait. I played the one with that grandma that eats weird shit. I don't remember which one that is. Is that 7?
The one with the oh yeah, I think you told me. I think that's 7. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
I
actually
played that
7.
one.
So
I played that on stream, but I didn't play much of it. Man was
yeah, that is
screaming.
it's fucking that game. Like I said, that I thought it was gonna be worse than it was. Because you know it is. I hate fucking games where you can't like where you can't kill the person, where they just chase you. Like so, there's they'll have stalkers on the map that will just chase you the entire fucking time. That shit used to jar the hell out of me. So I'm kind of glad that they made it a bit different now, or they kind of interchange between them. But 7 wasn't actually too bad with that. The first part you're running away from that brother, but then the game gets kind of decent. So I like that one as well. That was kind of healthy. Stilio. That was kind of healthy. All right, cool. Let's get into these flipping topics. I've been wasting enough time, but if you don't see that, I was gonna promote something else, but I forgot what it was anyway, so I can't be bothered right about now.
Was it the replay channel?
No. What did I put here? Yeah, no, I lied anyway. No. I think it's me just over confusing myself about something as well. Alright, cool. So yeah, let's get into today's topics. And today we start with the mighty fucking Arsenal. Is that too loud for you? Do I have to stand back when I talk about my club today?
You might have to.
I gotta stand from here.
Yeah. If you're gonna shout, yeah.
Premier League champions. 20. You understand? You don't understand what we've been through. I don't think you understand as an individual. No, you don't. I don't think you understand. Like, being an Arsenal fan to me is also like being a fucking. Like, it's testament to you as a human being. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you
can get closer. You can get closer still.
Nah, fuck. If you, and that means I'm not loud enough. No, joking. If you've been an Arsenal fan, then you understand pain. Yeah, you understand difficulty. You understand stress. 22. So, bro, it's been 22 years since we last lifted up the Prem. Do you know? I remember that.
22 years.
I remember that. 22 years. 22 years. I like the way you said that. Like, first off, cool it off. Like, what's all that about? This is what I mean about it. This is why we be sitting here screaming and shouting, because I can't take the disrespect. Like, what's all 22 years? Like, what's all that about? You get me? Look at my club. Look at my beautiful club. 22 years we've been waiting to get this done. 22 years. And for the first time, I remember it. And that's another thing as well. There's some people that have been born into this lifetime that don't know what it's like for Arsenal to win a trophy, bro. Or to win a Premier League trophy, at least. We've won other cups. We've won other cups. But we ain't won the Premier League in 22 years. I remember that. That's one of the few good things that my dad did for me. One of the few. The few good things that my man did for me was take me to that parade. I remember that. Thierry Henry smiled at me. He did not smile at you. He ain't smiled at him. He smiled at me.
I think he's from my country.
That was my guy.
I think he's from Martinique. I know he's
French. That's what I know. Oh no, maybe
he's French.
Maybe
association.
Don't try to claim. Don't try to claim the. This is what everyone wants to do at Arsenal. They want a 22.
No,
years
I'm
and
just
2 minutes later, like,
bro. Don't make me Google it, bro.
With you, like. Yeah, I'll Google it. I'm just listen. Do you know how long I've had to hear it? Do you know how long I've had to hear it? And my team.
I don't want to be
my
waffling.
Team.
Oh, his mom is from
Martinique.
His dad is from Guadeloupe. He's a
there we go. So celebrate. So celebrate too. Yeah.
He's not playing no more though.
You're welcome.
If he was, shout Henry in it. But yeah.
Yeah, he retired a long time ago, my boy. But you get me. Yeah. That's still the greatest. Yeah, that's still Uncle Henry. Yeah, Papa Henry. Yeah. And then on top of it, like I said, bro, do you know how stressful this season has been? And all jokes aside, like I hadn't even been watching football properly for the last few years, just for the nature of like when you work in like the hospitality and doing that type of shit that I've been doing. A lot of your weekends are gone, like they're gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Plus, football is like super expensive to watch these days in terms of like. You know, you buy one Sky Sports and then you got certain matches on TNT. You get TNT, then you got certain matches. Yeah, it's just all these memberships and
some on Prime.
So it's just fallen. Yeah, like I couldn't believe it when I went to find a game and I couldn't find it and it was on Prime. I was like, well, what? Like since when? So yeah, I've been kind of out of the loop for football for a while, and I know to some people this is gonna sound like, what, as soon as your team are winning, you jump back on. Call it what the fuck you want. That's not what happened. But call it what the fuck you want. We won the Prem. But
Wait, is that why you wear the red
I just
gear?
found it. No, I just wear red. That's just my red. These are my
Okay.
red.
I
If
thought
you
there
want
was
to call it that, then
planning
you can
before.
call it that. If you want to call it, I should have said yes. Should have said yes. Yeah. My team. We haven't done it for so long. It's all fallen. So this season, because my situation changed, obviously, like I've had way more access to football than I figured out how to do it myself. Innit? Like get my access and pay for what I need to pay for, and all that type of stuff. So it's funny how it's fallen because I've actually watched this season in full pretty much, and it's just been such a full circle moment for me of just like the one season that I've actually managed to get back on and start watching in full. Bare things have happened, and
Do you
even
feel
the
like
team
you
that
contributed to this win?
Of course we contributed to this win. What do you mean do I feel like? Of course man contributed to this win. Do you understand? Do you understand?
No,
That's
just
the thing
asking,
with this
innit?
football thing. Nah, of course. That's the thing with this football thing though. Like when it because you're right, like you'd almost be looking at everyone like, what did you contribute, fam? Like, do you understand the support that goes into this team? I don't think anybody understood the support. Look at let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you
I
something.
don't
about the
understand,
support,
but
yeah?
I see it. I observe it.
Look at my club. Bro, this was yesterday. There was no game yesterday for Arsenal. Yeah, there was no game.
I saw that on someone's story. I think they walk from Tottenham to Finsbury Park. I think
It's not a game. It's not a game.
Holy.
There was no match on for our team yesterday. Do you know they've all just turned up there impromptu? All of them.
Shit.
Teams are not doing this in London. Don't let imagine waking up in the morning, right? The sun's in your eyes. You have a nice little stretch. You go take a shower. Do you know what I'm saying? Go down, freshen up. Got some nice breakfast on the table. You look outside, see the sun, and say, you know what? I'm from London, but today I'm gonna be a Man United fan. Like, what the fuck is what niggas got going on, bro?
Yeah, I don't condone this. I don't support this. At least support a club from London. That's what I say. But you know,
He's London born. The only Man United fan I respect right now is my boy Indigo Slim. Why? Because he's actually the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Making my that nigga's out in Manchester. He lives there. Yeah, he's at games.
That makes sense.
Do you know how much man ain't never seen a stadium in their life where they got to travel 4 to 6 hours to get what are we doing? And that's the team you support. You're in London. Boris Johnson. Boris. Yeah? And you want to be talking about Liverpool. You want to be worried about Liverpool. Sorry, this rant is almost done, but I don't think you understand. It's been a long time coming. And I don't care if I listen.
I got a question
Yeah?
though. How do you feel about the fact that they didn't win the Champions League?
We're in the final.
Has
That's
it?
what
Has
I'm
it
saying. That's the...
I don't know.
what you
I
mean
don't
in
follow
general?
football like that. Have they?
Yeah, I know,
has
I know.
PSG versus Arsenal? They lost, right? PSG won now.
Last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, so we got PSG in the final again this year, basically. So
So you haven't played yet.
Nah, so the final is on the 30th of May. My
Okay.
brother's birthday, funny enough.
Are you guys feeling confident for that one?
I am. I'm feeling pretty confident. Let the world tell you no. Because PSG have been playing very well, and people like to they view football in these weird metrics sometimes of just like, I don't know, football is very much a what have you done for me lately type of sport. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing where it's just like where PSG have been great lately. It's just all this like, yeah, like then I don't think they're like super favorites, but they're definitely the favorites to win. But I'm pretty confident as long as we don't turn up there on bullshit, which can happen. But this is the first time, especially as somebody who took a break from football, this is the first time in many years that I've seen. Put it this way, like when I was younger, I used to, like Christmas was the big metric for me. After Christmas, we'd always we'd always be doing well up until Christmas, and then that's when me seeing this season us work through some of those Christmas results and still have the dip, but it's just a different mentality now. So I feel like I'm pretty confident about that one. Still, I can't even lie. I think it's just like it's not literally, but it's a straight shootout, innit? Like it's one game.
If Arsenal does that, I'll be surprised.
That's the thing.
I'll be like, damn.
We're not like the most attacking team in the world right now, so that's why a lot of men are like, yeah, no. But family, we've got one of the best defensive records in the world right about now. Do you know what I'm saying? In the Champions League, we haven't lost. In the Champions League, period. And I think we've arguably conceded the least amount of goals in the Champions League as well. If not, we have conceded the least amount of goals in the Champions League. So, again, people look at the fact that we're not, we ain't got Ronaldinho up front doing tricks and doing all that type of stuff. But it's like, bro, this game, if there's any team in the world right now that might be suited, we're one of them. we're one of them, maybe top 2 or 3 to actually play them right about now. So, should be interesting. But
who would be the other
I'm
two?
Genuinely excited. Defensively, I'd say Bayern Munich, but they just beat fucking Bayern Munich. And
Tottenham.
I can't think per se. Did you say something about Tottenham? Don't do that. You're definitely not in touch with football. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on with Tottenham right now. You don't have a clue what's going on the other side of North London, my boy. Oh no!
I kind of that's why I
there.
mentioned it. I mean,
in the pits, bro. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, if I walk around Tottenham right now, I'm telling you, buildings gonna be boarded up. There's gonna be crackheads on the streets, bro.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Smog. I'm telling you, that's what's going on in Tottenham right now. I'm telling you, that's what's going on in Tottenham right now. The guy outside is zombies. It's zombies. I'm telling you, it's just nothing but zombies outside in Tottenham, bro. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing. The apocalypse over there. Yeah, the man might be getting relegated. Them man, we still gotta wait until Sunday to see if they get relegated from the Premier League or not. It's zombies over there.
Dark. They're not getting relegated, but it's dark. It's dark.
Why you from Tottenham? Is Tottenham is that your stomping ground, or is that close to?
It's the team that's closest to my heart since I don't watch football. That's the town, city, whatever you call it, that welcomed me when I came to this country. So unfortunately, I can't snake them.
I give you a free piece of advice here, because you don't watch football that much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can switch anytime you like, my boy. Anytime. You don't have to go with that. You don't have to do it.
Switch anytime you like, bro.
Anytime. No one's be on your kid.
If you know American football,
like...
I don't watch American football in it, but the culture's the culture. We watch certain things. There's such things as a Cowboy fan. They don't eat shit, bro. And they don't switch for shit either. So I guess I'm the Cowboy fan of Tottenham.
That's the integrity that. But again, you've got more integrity than actual football fans out there. As I said, how you can wake up in the morning and support Manchester United, you know you was born here. Like my brother was
football fans actually.
I had to the other day. Like, how did that happen?
That's nuts. That's nuts.
And also as well, one thing I will say on a kind of serious note about Arsenal. One thing I love is I was watching the game the other day, and it's like they were showing people in the crowd, and when you see like. It looked like a couple Brixton aunties. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They look like they could be family type thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
The demographic, I feel like it so represents London, bro. Arsenal, you find Muslim. I'm not saying other other clubs don't have a massive demographic of people. Some of these clubs are famous and very big. So I'm not trying to say that we are the only ones. Nothing of the sort. But what I am just trying to say is like I feel like. It's going to sound stupid because they're based in North London, even though they're originally a South London team, but they're based in North London. I feel like they so represent the demographic of just like London, like very much South London as well.
I never knew they were a South London team originally.
Yeah, they were initially from like Woolwich sorts of sides. And then I think, I can't remember if it was the 80s or the 90s. I think it must have been the 80s or something.
Because as a North Londoner, I never understood why the Arsenal stadium was in North London, and I didn't even know it was from South. But because I never heard of an area or anything associated with Arsenal other than Finsbury Park, I was like, why is Arsenal here? But now it makes sense.
It took me because I've always, again, just little signs of neurodivergence that I didn't realize. I used to do things kind of literally growing up, so it kind of like bothered me a little bit when I was younger that like they were based in North London and I'm from South London. But then like once I found out, I was like, well, I knew it was for a reason, type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's my that's my take. Like I love them, and they just represent a certain demographic. I just think is beautiful. Like you see aunties out there, you see like it's just like it's everyone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bare
and
generations.
like I
That's
said,
a
it's
fact.
this
Even within families,
for this.
you
Yeah,
see like a
this
auntie, like a
many.
nephew, a uncle, a grandma. I'm just like, damn.
How you mean my grandma? My grandma got on a plane yesterday. She turned 90 this year. She got on a plane and she's put it this way. She's at her 90th birthday and my mom's getting annoyed because she's like put down the phone because my grandma's watching football as we're trying to blow out the cake. Like she like that's
No
what she's
way.
on. And on another semi-serious note, like she's like not to get morbid and touchwood and all that type of stuff, but like she's 90 and she got to see
Yeah,
us
that's
lift that trophy.
the second time. Actually, how many times did she see it? She might have seen it more
She's
than
seen it a few
twice.
times. She's seen it a few times. I
Yeah.
think that's like our 14th title or something like that. But
In 90
the
years.
last one obviously was 2004. I don't know the whole full dates, but she would have seen a lot of them. But I don't think she was a massive football fan, like growing up and stuff like that. I think as she's gotten older, she became very much Arsenal. Because my uncle was a professional football player. He played for Chelsea. He wasn't like massive, but he was pretty decent, pretty decent. But he played for Chelsea. I think who else did he play for? I can't remember. It was like Liverpool or something like that. Like but this is like
Chelsea,
90s,
you know?
do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. Yeah, trust me, I know. Don't worry. And yeah, I ain't even gonna diss. I'm not gonna diss my uncle. I actually love him, so I'm not even gonna diss him in here. But
Nah, that's
yeah,
an
man,
achievement,
full
isn't
Cockney
it?
voice,
But,
everything.
you know.
No, I just mean the fact that it's just like Chelsea, like it's just Chelsea. So the fact that he's got a Cockney voice just tells me like, oh, that's what I mean when I say Arsenal's the demographic of the people. Not that right, you don't have a Cockney accent as well, so I'll just be an idiot in it. I love my uncle. I don't mean that in any real funny way, but you get me? Yeah, the real demographic of London. So shout out my boys, them. We done it again. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time with that because I could be here for another 25 minutes, but I'm not even gonna do that. But look at this, bro. The amount of people outside. This is impromptu. We didn't play yesterday. We just found out we won the league. This is how much man got up and went out. I almost did it. It's only because I just couldn't be bothered to be traveling. I'm not doing that. But you know what I'm saying?
That's like the definition of crazy fans right there. I'll be real.
But the thing is,
those are the
London
most
teams,
extreme fans
They don't
of
do this.
Arsenal. You see the normal fans are here. That's Kish. You know they're supportive. The extreme ones, the extremist Arsenal fans are all there.
Oh no, I got this. Listen, this is not the time for any type of Arsenal style. I don't care if you mean that in the nicest way. I don't care. I know there's no malice what you just said. I don't care. I'm taking it that way. There's no Arsenal slander for the next 3 days specifically. Then we can start dripping our little thoughts in and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the beautiful thing. You go there, you know you're gonna have a good time. You think these men are out there fighting people and carrying on, fam? And that's what I love about Arsenal as well, fam. The crazy ones are still just like me and you. That's the beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fairs.
I can get one of the crazy ones, but I'm not. But it's just such a normal demographic of people. I love Arsenal fans, man. I love them. Some of them are bloody annoying, but I do love my effing team. Do you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the boys, then. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get away from this because yeah, geez, all that type of stuff. All right, you want to talk about some
What else we got?
racism?
Holy.
That's fucking. Let's get into that.
Chelsea to
So
racism. That'd
obviously I
be a
got
good segue.
Man-
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to say to that, but you know, you're not wrong. Why am I going to settings? What the fuck? I'm all sharing my settings and that. Where are my bookmarks at?
Isn't it?
What
That's
got going on here?
crazy.
But yeah, for real. Speaking of Chelsea to racism, this I just waited to watch this because I found this funny. I couldn't believe I didn't even watch the full clip, but the first 30 seconds of this had me in absolute stitches. So yeah, we'll go into that and then we'll watch the video that we got loaded up. But I want to watch a couple of these clips. I don't know why I'm going for this flipping. I don't know if it's my internet or what it is today. If I'm bugging out. you see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I didn't even know what's going on here. So what's the nastiest read you've ever seen someone give? I barely even know what read means as well. I could just about guess via internet term. But
so Mr. Nigga right here. Yeah, that's your.
Wait, what?
I love
Wait,
it.
have I seen this? I
absolutely
saw I
love it.
seen this earlier today.
This, bro, I watched some of it today and I was I was like, nah, I have to watch the rest of this on stream. I was like, I'm absolutely crying. I don't even know what the context is. I said, what?
So Mr. Nigga right here. Yeah, that's your ass.
So you the one
I
like
want
saying
you the
N-word,
one
right?
like call people niggas and
You
shit.
gonna
Call
her
me a
N-word
nigga.
today?
Call me one.
I bet you won't call her in front of a black man like
I bet
that.
you won't call
In
me
fact,
no
let
nigga.
let me help you. You call a black woman N-word, call me that.
No, call me that.
I dare you to do it, and I swear for.
Like for starters, it's getting to the point where they're almost fighting each other. They're almost fighting each other. Off of trying to get my man. No, you call me. No, you call me. And no, you call me. And no, you call me a nigga, bro. Like I want to see you know you. They're aggressively pressing this, brother.
Bet you won't call me no nigga.
Let me help you. You call a black woman N-word, call me that.
No, call me that.
I dare you to do it, and I swear for God, I'll make you taste the ancestors.
Me too.
You a coward. Call that black woman the N-word.
Tasting the ancestors is wow. What? I'll make you taste the ancestors. Oh, that's mad. He knew not to say it. If someone threatens you this way,
yeah, this is a man that's ready to put his life on the line right now, right here. Like a man talking like that, he's ready to be a martyr for whatever cause, for whatever we got going on here. This man said on the ancestors, like I'll make you like, brother. Do you like this is a man that is he's ready to die for his rights right here as well. Yeah. Like look at him, you don't even care that this man's old. You don't care about none of that right now. These two have had enough.
By the way, the lady in the cowboy hat, she's standing on business too. The death stairs.
How you mean she's the one that set it? She set it off. Soon as he popped round that corner, she said, "Oh, they were waiting there. They must have been waiting there. Like, is that him? Yeah, cool. Who had the camera set up? Why was the camera set up ready for his?" I'm screaming, man.
So Mr. Nigga right here. Yeah, that's your ass.
So you the one
I
like
want
saying
you the
N-word,
one
right?
like call people niggas and shit.
You gonna
call
her
me a
N-word
nigga.
today?
Call me one.
I bet you won't call her in front of a black man like
I
that.
bet you won't call me no nigga.
The dude's lagging a little still.
You call a black woman N-word, call me.
Video's lagging.
Mr. Nigga right here. Call me one.
I bet you won't call her in front of a black man like that.
I bet you won't call me
fact,
no nigga.
Let me help you.
It's still
you call
lagging.
a black woman N-word.
Yeah. It's like almost getting frame by frame.
What like?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I don't know what is going on with my shit today, boy. Let me do this quickly.
Asian dishes.
Like my internet's not like amazing, but it's not like bad. But it's just like fucking.
So I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
My girlfriend's chatting about stuff. Oh shit!
But you said that out of nowhere. I'm like, what's going on there?
So you know, man's an uncle. I got excited. I heard new dishes. I was like, what? We get some new plates.
Yeah, like, like what we got going on there? Is that playing better? What is it saying?
Well, I can't see it yet.
Oh no, I haven't even got it on the screen. I'm bugging up. Yeah, I haven't even put it up. There we go. That would help. What would help?
That's your ass.
So you the one
I
like
want
saying
you the
N-word,
one
right?
like call people niggas and shit.
You gonna
Call
her
me a
N-word
nigga.
today?
Call me one.
I bet you won't call her in front of a black man like
I bet
that.
you won't call
In
me
fact,
no
let
nigga.
let me help you. You call a black woman N-word, call me that.
No, call me that.
I dare you to do it, and I swear for God, I'll make you taste the ancestors.
Me too.
You a coward. Call
Why would
that
you
black
do that?
woman the N-word. You a real coward,
Why
man.
would you
We'll
do
catch you
that?
inside.
Now go ahead.
right ahead. I guarantee you wouldn't do it in front of me.
Come on.
I know. In fact, I know you won't. Say the N-word in front of me.
They didn't even let him speak yet. Is it still the same, by the way, or is it?
Yeah, it's still choppy. I don't know if it's gonna change to be. I don't know. But I have to watch it like that.
So, Mr.
It's kind of annoying
Mr.
because
Nigga,
the fucking the other video, it needs to be able to play. So I don't know why it's being stupid like that. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. Why is it choppy like that? Alright, let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. Leave me alone. And then let me get rid of that. And then let me slap that up there. I'll run through it one time. If you don't play it, then I'll see what happens with the other video. But I've just closed a bunch of shit. So it's sometime-ish ass fucking shit, fam. What's going on here today, fam? Why is he trying to do this to me for? Why? Why? Alright, let me try it one more time. Then.
So, Mr. Nigga right here. Yeah, that's your ass.
So you the one
I
like
want
saying
you the
N-word,
one
right?
like call people niggas and
call
shit.
her- you gonna
Call
call her
me a
N-word
nigga.
today?
Call me
I
one.
bet you won't call her in front of a black man like
I bet
that.
you won't call
In
me
fact,
no
let
nigga.
me help you. You call a black woman N-word, call me that.
No, call me
I
that.
dare you to do it, and I swear for God, I'll make you taste the ancestors.
Me too.
You a coward. Call
would
that
you
black
do that?
woman the N-word. You a real coward,
Why
man.
would
But
you
we'll
do
catch you
that?
inside.
No, go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
I guarantee you
Come
wouldn't
on.
do it in front of me.
Come on.
I know. In fact, I know you won't. Say the N-word in front of me.
Come on. Down in there.
And I give you a taste everything for the ancestors.
Go
Say
ahead.
it. Say it in front of me. I dare you to say it.
A taste of everything from the ancestors is crazy, man.
Damn, that guy looks like he's about to blow up.
This man, yeah, he's on the verge of like. I wish you could see it properly in like real time, because my man is on the verge of like he's like, nah, fam. Like this man can't believe the audacity that these black people have just like approached him aggressively on. And boy, this man's threatening to hit them with the power of every ancestor that's come before. Man said the ancestors, not even a specific bunch, just the ancestors. Every ancestor I got is gonna have a piece in me hitting you, right? But like that's crazy. Like I'm not even pausing it or no diddy it, because he's on some real spiritual. He's on a real spiritual G check right now.
No.
Like,
So.
so? Oh, brother, why is this thing being so whack today, man?
Down in
Say
there.
it. Say it in front of me. I dare you to say it.
I think it's. I got the stream in the background as well. I think it's lagging on there too. I got it up on my other screen. I think you're back.
Yeah, I just clicked it off on again, basically. Ruining my day, man.
Yeah, shit, all ass down. Around here and there.
I dare you.
What did she say?
You won't open your goddamn. I bet you won't say a word in my face. See, you talk to black women like that by themselves. You intimidate black women by themselves. But a black man, you won't open your goddamn mouth. I dare you to say it.
That hearing aid.
I dare you to say it.
With that hearing aid in and shit, get your old ass down. Run around here with your bald head ass, you old spot liver face looking bitch. That ain't playing.
Damn. Holy, she is not playing.
Oh, why she check him like that? Why? Why? What does bald head have to do with anything? What did his bald head have to do with anything?
I dare you to say it.
With that hearing aid.
I dare you to say it.
With that hearing aid in your ear and shit. Get your old ass in there. Run around here with your bald head ass, you old spot liver face looking bitch. But I ain't playing with you.
So would you actually make a comment about what you said or about what happened?
I'm not allowed to make a comment at the present.
Why is he talking like that?
Isn't it? He's sounding too calm now.
I'm not going to make a comment at the present.
Who are you? To be a bully, to intimidate a black female in the courtroom. But when a black man got in his face, he cowered up, cowered down, and you could not hear a rat piss on cotton. At the end of the day, this man's a coward, and we're not going to tolerate anyone bullying black females, using the N-word, and thinking to intimidate them and frighten them, and those sisters don't have backup. No, we will rise to the occasion and send that bigot a clear, crystal message. Hands off of black females. We're not going to tolerate that.
And then one other thing in regards to by us being here in Brazoria County, Brazoria County is a majority minority county now. Those times of lynching, those times of racist behavior, especially how so comfortable that he was in that courtroom, is over. We will no longer tolerate it, and we will rise to the occasion, and we will expose it, and we will shut you down.
Well, goddamn. When I heard him say he can't hear, he couldn't hear a rat piss on cotton. I was like, what?
You're the man self-referencing, like,
bro.
Like I said, or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear an alligator twist from a mile away or something like that. Like they got them mad ass like, man said a rat piss on cotton, you know. You know, it's the eloquence of the speed that these men are delivering. There's barely any stuttering going on with them. Like, it's almost poetic how they decided to carry on with them. That was I don't even know the full context of that. That's the weird thing, and I almost don't even want to. That shit was hilarious.
I don't really know if but I think he said the N-word.
I probably should know who he is. Well, he must have. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's hilarious, man. Just check, man, straight up, just like that. On that type of timing, so kind of wild. Alright, cool. I wanna watch this Jake Paul one. I wanna see if it keeps playing like this. If this thing keeps bugging out and playing in a certain type of way, then I might even have to leave that other one because I don't know what's going on with this internet. And I don't want to watch it if it's all gonna be choppy throughout the whole thing, innit? So
because if it was choppy for me, it's fine.
See how they go.
But if it's choppy for the stream, that's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I can see it on the stream. It's choppy on the stream as well. Like, it's just straight up choppy. And I've waited to see if that other video would play a little bit better. So I might try 1-2 little other thing and then see what I go on. But if not, I'll probably leave that one and see what else or whatever. See what happens in it. But I don't really know what. Like I said, I don't know what's going on really. I can check one other thing, but I might check it quickly as I watch the video. So, I saw that. Did you see any of the context of what Jake Paul said about wanting to do blackface or some shit like that?
Wanting to do blackface. Oh yeah, he's an idiot. Basically, oh fuck, Drewski did a skit where he was imitating. Well, he was making fun of white conservative ladies in America. They're at anyone. Most people associate that with Erica Kirk. Obviously, he had white paint on his face, acting as a white lady. And Jake, right? He said on Twitter that if it's fine for Drewski to do it, it should be fine for him to do blackface and make fun of black people or some shit. Essentially, is that what you're talking about, right?
I think so, yeah, because I think that's what he's talking to him about in the context of the clip. So I feel like it definitely is to do with that.
Yeah, mad black people obviously came out of the bushes to check him. We was all like, bro, like, what do you mean? It's the same. It's not the same. First of all, you're not a comedian. You're not funny. There's a history associated. I know. Blackface has a history behind it of being demeaning to a certain community, to the black community, Whiteface doesn't have that history, so it's just not even comparable.
Yeah, people purposely ignore context for a lot of things when it comes to stuff like that, and I find it like annoying because you can always do it because it's a technicality. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just a really stupid way of looking at things. Because there's many things that when you look at them, they're technically double standards, but you know, context usually.
Yeah, like I'll give you a good one right now.
Whatever.
I'll give you a good one right now. I go to the gym, I see a good looking lady, and I'm like, yes, bitch, you're looking good. She's gonna report me, I'm gonna be banned. A lady walks in, she sees another lady looking good. She says, yes, bitch, you look good. She's gonna be like, thank you, you look good too. And would you want me to do be like, oh, I should be able to cook women, bitch, in the gym? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Like
This shit happens in life everywhere.
But people like to flip context when it applies to them, but try and do certain things and make it like so. Of course, there's some situations, but that's the point. Context will matter. So some things can be contextually the same, but not the same. Some things are the same, but they're not contextually the same. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the point with the whiteface. It's just a very like obtuse way of looking at something in a particular type of way when it's kind of like, as you just said, like there's historical context to that. Like I'm confused. Like it's
that you
not
can
like we're
find
talking about
in 5 minutes on Google, by the way.
like, do you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a situation where it's like there's nothing happening or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's historically connected to fucking racial connotations. Whiteface isn't. So it doesn't mean that somebody has absolutely no right to question the validity of that and go, do I agree if this is an individual? I feel that that's just as racist. I think people have that right. But to sit here and actually push the agenda, like it's one thing to sit and think and question, it's another thing to enforce and act. And when you try and really put it on the same pedestal as that, like, I can't think of one off the top of my head right now, but it's the example you gave was pretty good, and that's the point. Context matters to things, man. Blackface is historically connected to black racist caricature figures of so on and so forth. That was used to oppress and stereotype and literally hold people down. Now, of course, you could argue, you know, the same prejudice applies and the same thing applies when a black person might be doing that to a white person. But it wasn't used to historically hold people down. So when you see that, you're not going to associate that with that necessarily in the same context. Things are just different, and that's okay. There are some things. That's why I've never understood like non-black people's words. There are plenty of racial slurs and curse words that, you know, I just don't have any desire to say.
Is it noteworthy that it wasn't aimed at all white women? I don't know if that's a good point, but it wasn't aimed at all white women. It was aimed specifically at conservative white women. So it's not even a fact. He wasn't even trying to generalize it to a whole race.
Yeah. The thing is, when you're doing the race talk, I feel like anything you say could still be applied in a different context to that situation. I mean, and that's why context is a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there are many things that are the same on the face of things, but you know what I'm saying, when the context comes into play. So, as you said, it's like, unfortunately, like I said, even if, let's say, a white person's do that back in the day and target specific, because a white person can say the same thing. They were talking about specific types of
not exactly the same, but you know, they can try it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Right, but that's what I'm saying. You're applying the context, and that's what I'm saying. The technicality is the same thing, where we're both using paint, I guess, or whatever, and using that as an element to have some sort of discourse about another race or another person. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, unfortunately, there's context and things that apply to that. The same thing applies to women in different scenarios as well, where it's like, you know, contextually, things might be the same or not the same, but then you can't have one set of people maybe not do it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's about how you go and attack certain things. And I just think historically the context has always been there that, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you guys do. Do you know what I'm saying? We have guns in the UK, but, you know, America's known primarily for guns because that's what they're historically... you know, the historical connotations of their country is almost founded on, like, you know, you could, things are very like complex but also quite simple to me, and it's like you can break them down forever, but I just do think that like it's just a very simple and basic way of looking at things, because it's like, yeah, like It's not the same. But many people would do that, and unfortunately, that's why I say the technicality is annoying, because when it is the exact same thing to a point, it's not the exact same thing. But when it is the same in technicality, in terms of the actual action or whatever, then unfortunately, people are always gonna have room to be like, well, look, it's the same thing though. Do you know what I'm saying? When it's like,
I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, right? There's a point where you have enough data to make a good judgment. If I keep feeding you the context and somehow you keep coming with the wrong, not the wrong, but you keep hearing it the wrong way, to me, at some point you have to have something wrong in your head, especially when we talk about racism. If you given all the context, if you listen to it and you've analyzed it with your analytical mind, and you still come up with some ignorant ass answer, shit, there's something wrong. Shit, I don't want to say it, but there's something wrong with your brain.
yeah, I mean, I ultimately agree. It's just that one thing I've learned is that like people are quite similar, and again, context matters, and people's view on things often changes depending on how involved or detached they are from a situation as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's many people that you could speak to very rationally about this, and they would have a very rational conversation about the understanding of that. Put them in a situation, and they won't be able to see how they're sometimes bending or skewering their views because of what they see. And racism, unfortunately, is exactly the same sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, these people might be rational in many other contexts. Of course, there's a lot of the idiot racists out there. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are just racist and rational to the point where they wouldn't even consider themselves racist. Or, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people just bend things. It's not, I'm not racist. I just, really believe that based on my own brain and no real statistics, I just believe that, you look at the demographic. Every time I go online, it's two black people that have stabbed each other. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's people just skewer things based on their personal agendas, and that's one thing you can't count for when it comes to humans a lot of the time, is the emotional aspect of them. When that's why it's easier to give advice than take your own sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, when it comes to applying it, you still have to do how you feel emotionally about that situation. And some people might know that they're being kind of ignorant, but then they just feel like, yeah, I'm being ignorant, or I'm not being ignorant because this is the reality, when it's not. Like, just weird. Like, I don't know, but that's the conclusion I come to. But I often feel like I get told that it's a harsh conclusion sometimes, where it's just like, after a while, like, if you can't take on levels, like, if we both look outside and the sky is blue, fam, like, let's just say hypothetically the sky is just clear blue, absolutely nothing there, like, fam, the sky is blue, like, I should, I might have seen it green in my dream before, woke up and seen it green yesterday, but like, I should be able to look outside the window because you're pointing at it and say, look, the sky is blue, and take that information. Do you know what I'm saying? But some people can't do that. Or when they get emotional,
any normal person should see it, or like the majority of people should see it as blue. If you don't, it goes back to you. We're not gonna start analyzing. Oh wait, if my man said it's green, does that mean that we should now think about what we're seeing? Is it actually blue, or is it no, bro? The majority is seeing it as blue. It's blue. Then obviously that I'm not gonna get too long into that example, because obviously I was gonna say you can be colorblind and that, but that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a disability.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the thing. There's just so many variables as to where it gets deeper. That's why people could always just fight an argument for certain shit. So that's just where ultimately, like I said, I just try and follow, maybe to a point, to a fault sometimes, where it's just like, I just try and follow the logic train of whatever I'm seeing, and if 1 + 1 = 2, then it equals 2. I don't care how I feel, but even if I feel annoyed that it equals 2, it equals 2 though. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of people, I don't know, it's just how they process information. We all process information differently, based on our emotional skill sets or whatever. And yeah, it's just, it's hard for some people to just comprehend sometimes. That's just like, yo, like you are wrong about something. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or you can be wrong about something. But again, perspective is an interesting thing, because again, I can't tell you your perspective on something, so how you see it you know what I'm saying? There's signs and there's lies and there's all that other stuff,
Mhm.
but I can't ultimately tell you how you feel about something in any real context. You know what I'm saying?
Could you make the case that for Jake Paul, CTE could make him say things like this? He's like, he's not actually a racist, but his brain doesn't work properly anymore. Oh shit.
Yeah, nah. What I will say is I have been concerned, right? Because I was watching. Do you know Derek Chisora, the boxer? He fought
I've heard that
Wilder
name,
recently.
but I don't know if I know. I heard his name, yeah. I don't know what he looks like though.
But he was on like Talksport, and I'm watching this interview, fam, and he's literally kind of speaking on this. Like, this is just literally how he speaks now, and he's always been a bit of like a wild cannon, but like, and he's like, because he's always been somebody that just says how he feels, for better or worse. I don't know if like I was just highly concerned. I'm watching it and I'm like, this man, like this CTE thing, fam. This brother sounds drunk when he's speaking normally, fam. Like he just sounds drunk, like slurring his words and just some of the stuff. Maybe to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
because bro, like
but
sometimes
again, one thing that seems to strangely link is.
I didn't mean to cut
But
you.
he wasn't not like this. No, you didn't. He was never not like this.
He was never not like this. I feel like
so. What I mean is like he was
bit,
never
though.
like if he was when.
I feel like between like him working out his YouTube shit and then I have also to say I'm not a big Jake Paul fan, so I don't really know most of his content. But there's periods of times where I heard less about his bullshit. I don't know if it's because it didn't get to me or if he calmed down. But at some point, I would say a few years after the Japan shit, and then before he started boxing, he was not as like provocative, let's say, in my opinion. But I could be wrong because I don't follow all his shit.
Yeah, I don't feel like they've both just kind of been like that. Like they've always it's just they're fucking YouTubers originally. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean that all YouTubers who make YouTube are just like noisy and just say things or whatever. But there is a lot of them. There's a lot of them that just be chatting rubbish and just be saying shit. And obviously we're talking about Logan Paul from years back, who you know the whole Japan thing when he decided to take the YouTube camera and actually film the Suicide Forest thing in Japan and ended up getting banned from Japan. Japan still hates him off the back of that. And that's what I'm saying. Like they've never been like decision makers. So I'm not saying that CTE has nothing to do with it. But what I'm saying is one thing that seems to be common with some of these lot is just like a lot of them are. I mean, who knows, innit? Because I was about to talk about Chris Benoit, who that's a whole nother story. But like, because I'm saying about Chisora as well. Like these man just chat rubbish. Maybe it's just amplifying it. Is it amplifying it? Are they just like this, and that just doesn't help? Maybe, but like maybe it's not that. Like I don't know.
I mean, for Jake, I don't know if he does have
suspicion that they're like that.
But CTE does affect that for sure. Like your ability to remember shit, your ability to talk, to stay on topic. Talk about something consistently, keep your attention. It definitely affects that.
Yeah, 100%. Anthony Joshua fucking absolutely like a truck hit his face, bro. Like, have you seen that punch back?
Yeah.
Like, just the replay of that, like it's in normal speed, fam.
I was so happy.
Oh my lord, fam.
That's
them punches that remind you that these men will kill. Like these men will kill you in real life. Like don't let this boxing thing think it's just jab, duck. Especially when it comes to that heavyweight thing, fam. Them man will break your head. That's why I don't know if you saw that Francis Ngannou. He was fighting as well recently on the MMA card. But
I
he's
did not
another
see that.
one. He is a like
He's a beast.
Like, there's great fighters in the world, man. Amazing fighters, and then there's man that just look like fucking. You like, do you know who Ngannou is or what he looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's like. So when I see him just knock this other brother out the other day, not that he was some super fighter anyway, but to be fair, but again, just knocked him out clean, just like, but like, just like these men are hitting you with trucks. That punch there, like that shit. Should have taken like,
and you might even be lucky again hit by a truck because the impact is being spread over in a certain area. This is just a punch straight to your face, bro.
His jaw,
like, it's not.
His jaw wired. He was talking about how the doctor was telling him he might not be able to fight again. He tried to take that back recently, but that's what he said. But every time I see him, he does look a little extra. I will say that he does look a little extra slow. Every time I see him these days, fam, like a little extra.
That punch was lethal. And by the way, there's people around him that have said this. I don't remember who it was, but there's people around him saying that Jake is speaking slower. He's starting not to make sense and shit.
So I see him on the commentary thing. He just looks a bit like, huh? Yeah, like. So I feel like you're doing a good job, but like the point I'm making, he doesn't look totally like slow. He don't look like Chisora or anything. But I can see where it's like his brain is like taking an extra 1 second.
His cognitive abilities are a bit.
Yeah, like as I've gotten older and I've been through certain things, I've started noticing that with my brain in a certain type of way where like I'm like, alright, cool, it's taking me a little extra 3 seconds to. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a lot of stupid shit in my lifetime, so it's just kind of like, yeah, like for these men that are getting boxed up in their head every 5 seconds, fam. Can you imagine, fam? Like I can't even. Like my man was out there, like yeah. But yeah, I think I don't know, man. Them Paul brothers, bro, they've got a habit of just being absolute kind of idiots, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like them. Honestly, I don't know how. I mean, fuck. I was gonna say I don't know how KSI does business with Logan, but I guess it's business. I know they have this public front that they show, but I doubt KSI really loves this guy. So I think I understand what's going on there.
Who did you just say when you said I don't know how he works with him? Who did you just say?
I know who KSI is. I know.
Man, you're talking like you're doing my Martin Luther King or something. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know how you.
Oh no, but
Paul, like, that's a good man. Like that's a great man. Like with fucking KSI. I know exactly how them two making business.
Everyone has
them two doing
limits,
business
right?
makes the most sense to me ever in the world. When them two linked up and did the Prime thing, I was not surprised, like at all. I was like, well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is the way KSI publicly say that he maybe enjoys his company, their friend, they actually like each other. I don't think that's true, and it could be true though. And if that's true, I guess KSI is even weirder than I thought.
Do you think he's into KSI's company?
In limited amounts, bro. I said limited amounts, probably. Yeah, that's why I prefaced it with that. I can probably spend an hour around him, 2 hours, whatnot. Yeah, I don't know if I could.
No, I'm sure. No, do you know what? Let me not do that because as much as these men have a lot of shit on their name, I'm somebody who likes to be like, you know what? If I ain't met these people and I ain't been around them, like as much as
I'm going by their public persona, by the way. I don't know
personas, yeah, and but I mean, alright, but if you're going by his public persona, he's an idiot. That's what I'm trying to say. I give niggas the benefit of the doubt of obviously like I ain't met you, innit? So a lot of people might say a bunch of shit, and I will find out. It doesn't mean I have to go through it to find out necessarily. It's just more that like I don't like to be the person who don't know, and even if we're talking about fucking KSI on my little YouTube and shit. Like I don't like to be the guy who fucking who don't know a man from Adam and Steve, but has a real opinion on him as a personal fucking lord. Let's say that not a personal opinion, but like a strong opinion on the man's character. Like I just don't think that's right. It's like have your assessment. In which case, he's an idiot. Like he does a bunch of idiot things. But I don't want to speak on him as like whatever. I just want to make that clear because I just like to do that. But other than that, he's an idiot still, and I can see why them two linked up in my personal opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
but to me, it makes more sense business wise. It don't make sense personally, and that's with everything that we said. We don't know him personally, and I would assume his public persona is not what he is in everyday life.
Why do you think it don't make sense personally?
Because if he acts in his normal life kind of like how he is in public, it makes sense to me why he would be friends with Jake Paul. But if he's like a regular guy behind the cameras, and then when the show is on, he does his KSI shit, I'll be confused because now I'm like, he's not even your type. But bro, there's a lot of speculations in there, so I don't even know
Logan Paul should do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah, fair enough though. No, I get what you're saying though, because like I said, like it's just I'm not trying to say this in a certain way. Yeah, there's a lot of variables, and it also just sounds like you have like a preference, like a slight preference to KSI, which I'm not saying that in a way that's like, oh, it sounds like you have a preference, like not like that. I just mean like just like I do, like out of the yeah, that too. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. But I mean, just like any of us do. Like me, out of the two of them, I'd definitely rather spend the day with KSI than than Logan Paul. Like definitely. So yeah, no, that's bro.
Logan Paul would just be like, "Do you like Pokemon?" You're like, "I got the most expensive card around my neck. You ain't got this, nigga." Oh, sorry, I can't say that word.
Do you feel like he's like that in real life though? Like when I see him in WWE, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's not like that, but when I see him on his little podcast and he's doing that, I'm just a bit like, ugh, like maybe.
Bro, I have no clue. That's a good question.
I started liking him at one point, when he first started doing WWE and I was watching it. I was like, no, I'm starting to fuck with Logan Paul because I liked what he was doing with his character and just So when you like WWE, like it's like obviously it's like acted, innit? So it's like when they're amping up their characters, you can see them overplaying certain things on purpose. So when you overplays it on purpose, it makes me think, raw. So maybe he's not really like that if he's overplaying it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I can see both being possible. So like, I'm 50-50.
But that too, yeah. I feel like I've seen enough. That's like, I feel like it is just. Like he is just like that a little bit. like he's just kind of like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like that whole WWE thing makes me feel a certain type of way. Let me see if I can watch this video quickly because the stream seems to have cleaned itself up a little bit. So I want to see if it actually plays. Real quick, because actually after that we didn't even think. But good conversation, good covering, good topic covering. That was healthy. Still, you get me.
That was a good one. Still,
that was some good. Considering the thing wasn't working. Right, let me concentrate for a sec. I can't multitask. Is that it? Oh no, it's X. Alright, so let's see what's being said here. Let me know if it's choppy when you see it.
What do you mean?
How is that playing? Is that alright?
What made me say it?
It looks alright. Yeah.
What do you mean? What made me say it?
I think the stream's cleaned itself up a bit. I noticed it because as he was talking, there was a point where I almost ended it entirely because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna end this because it's looking wild. And then I was like, I'm gonna restart it, and then it just cleaned up. So I'm just like, cool, we're back hopefully.
What did Waka ask him? I don't think I heard the beginning. I mean, it's very low on their end.
Yeah, you can barely hear it.
What made me say it?
He said, what made you say that blackface thing?
Oh, okay, bet.
What do you mean, what made me say it? Why would I say it? What do you mean?
You got shoestrings in your shoes? You said, what I mean, do you know the history of the comment of doing the blackface?
Yeah, of course I know the history.
So you basically like, no, we ain't talking about this. No, I respect. I ain't doing that.
No. I'm completely fine to have the conversation.
You don't want to.
No, I do. I would love to. Well, no, what's the issue? If Drewski, first of all, comedy should be allowed in the world, right? Do you believe in that? Do you believe in comedy?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
So, but that's an oxymoron, and that's a footy of mine. You say comedy should be accepted because that blackface shit is not comedy. It's disrespectful to the culture of people that got dark skin.
So do you think whiteface is disrespectful?
Whiteface shit. White Chick's a movie. How is it disrespectful?
Whiteface is not.
I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's funny. I think we should all be able to. And no, but this is exactly my point, though. This is exactly my point, though. Is that it's a double standard. Everyone should be able to make fun of everyone.
History behind it of bruising us, bruising people like me.
And that's why I just wanted to have the conversation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. No, I'm not saying I'm right. I just like to have conversations that challenge the mind. And that was all my point was with bringing it up.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you the difference between liking and understanding. First, I respect what you like, but you got to understand who you are in the volume and depth.
It's gone choppy again, by the way, but.
What they mean, respectfully. But I've seen you, I talked to you, I know people that know you. I know you ain't know how deep that word was. Because you got niggas like me, brother, that just want to get active. People like it. You know better than a nigga with a cape on his head. So that's basically what you said, like what you stand for. You just don't know that. Now what you stood up for, I know you ain't know how deep that word was.
What was he saying up until now, basically? Give me a little loader.
Basically,
I can run it back.
Basically, Jake is what do you mean? Then Walker is like, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. And Jake is like, no, I actually want to talk about it. And Walker is like, so, what made you say that thing? Like, it's not the same. Like, he's like, but if Drewski's doing it and it's comedy, why can't blah blah? And then he's like, do you believe in comedy? Walker is like, yeah, I do believe in comedy, but like this some shit is not funny because it's dealing with like people's history and stuff like that. And then he said, do you know the history of blackface? Then Jake is like, of course. Then he's like, I bet. So you know that certain things are not funny to us. Then he's like, oh, it's a double standard then, because if he can do whiteface, why can't I do blackface? Then Waco basically said whiteface doesn't really have the same history. Oh, that's it. Because Jake was saying, oh, it's kind of funny, and Waka is saying it's not funny because it has a history, and Whiteface doesn't have that history because there's movies, right? It's not the same shit. Like there's white chicks, and it didn't get pulled off the stores. Like people enjoyed it, blah 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 blah, and that's it. So far,
how do you feel about the comedy comment?
I feel like it's somewhat irrelevant because, in a broader sense, it's relevant if you talk about making fun of people in everyday life, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about a comedian putting out a skit. So I feel like the comedy argument is not really relevant because in my head, he's gonna try to use that for him, and he's not a comedian. So to me, it's like you can't apply that standard to you because you're not even a comedian in the first place.
Yeah, facts. Well, how do you feel about where do you feel like the line is between like what you can and can't joke about in regards to like comedy? Bit of a broad question. Maybe not where do you feel the line is, but more just like do you feel like there's like too far? Like,
in comedy, do I feel like there's too far?
Yeah, well, how far is too far? Maybe I think there's always too far, but how far is too far?
That's a good question. I don't know how far would be.
Because that's a lot of that's a lot of kind
illegal things. So if your joke is borderless, hate speech, or is actually endangering someone's life somehow or causing them so much distress that it becomes a crime, I feel like that would be the line. It's not offense because, to me anyways, it can't be offense because every comedian offends people anyway. It could be the lightest, most vanilla joke. Someone is not gonna like it in the world. So I think that's my line. When it crosses into criminal things.
That's a criminal.
Like a white person shouting the word nigger, someone A or ER with wrong intentions, and that is a hate speech. Same if I went around, I don't know, to the Pride Parade and I just
if he says,
drop a bunch of F bombs. What's up, Fs? Shit,
So if he
that's a crime.
he says, "What's up, my nigga?" with good intentions, is that alright? How's that?
If I said that,
Nah. So if a white comedian is up there like, "Yo, what's up, my nigga?" with good intentions, like good in his heart, like you saying,
no,
alright.
because that's already hate. That's a crime. Because any white person using that word, knowing the history, is knowingly
Like,
trying
what's up, my nigga?
to
But not with the
to.
ER in it.
No, bro, they're knowingly trying to cause something. If they've been in America for long enough, they should know that the history of the word, and if they're using it, that's already an offense to me. That's like, bruh.
What about man over here though?
What, in the UK?
There's a couple white boys in the end.
In the UK, you're talking.
Why?
Wait, I think you cut out.
Yeah. So there's a couple man in the UK like, "What's up, my nigga?" Yeah, it's okay now. If you can hear me,
That's wrong, bro. That's wrong, bro.
Why?
We don't have the same history here,
Yeah,
but we have similar laws where flipping what do you call that? Slurs. You can't just shout slurs at people in this country. So nigger is a slur, right? Is if used by certain people. So and there's a good example. There might be some people in the LGB community. They might call each other the F words, and obviously they wouldn't report each other. They're part of the same community. They're like, "Ah, fine, I know you," but if I go and say it, they would want me arrested because they're not sure about my intentions. They don't know if I'm trying to harm them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yep.
Fucking hell. Yeah, so you blurred out for most of what you were saying. I caught bits of it and I caught the general gist of it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and end this quickly, and then I'll see if we can try and wrap this up so I'm gonna try and end it and then come back. So I'm gonna invite you again in a sec. But this is just bugging out right about now. So I just need 1 second to try and figure out what's going on. But I'm gonna invite you back in literally like 2 seconds. So just bear with me. But yeah, love everyone. Gang.
Baby, I run to it like you owe me, bring it back. No, it ain't my birthday, but come and make it.